Hi everyone and welcome to class. My name is Sarah and today I'm going to guide you through this practice. This sequence is working towards wheel pose, a deep heart opener. Wheel pose stretches the chest and lungs, and because of this openness, it allows increased amounts of oxygen into the ribcage. Wheel pose also strengthens the arms, wrists, legs, shoulders, abdomen, and the chest, toning, strengthening, and stretching those muscle groups. It also increases energy, leaving us feeling energized and great. Make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell to not miss any of my videos. And if you haven't already, follow me on social media for tips, tutorials, and daily inspiration. You won't need any equipment for this class except a yoga mat. If you practice wheel pose and know you need certain tools, such as straps, blocks, or a wall, pause the video now and prepare your space accordingly. I will meet you in child's pose. Go ahead and kneel down at the back of your mat. Place the butt on your heels, resting the upper body down onto your legs, stretching the arms out in front of you. Rest the forehead down onto the ground and arrive in this moment in your body on your mat. Notice how your body is feeling today. If there are any body parts feeling amazing, full of energy. And then see if there are any body parts feeling less great, maybe a little bit tight, tired, or stiff. Begin to breathe into those body parts, bringing in new energy and oxygen. Begin to deepen your breath. Close the mouth and only breathe through your nose, directly into the belly. Use your whole upper body to breathe. So with every inhalation, the breath goes into your chest and the belly. So the abdomen is rising outwards. As you exhale, it sinks back in and then press the air out from the chest, making this a long and deep breath. Try to keep this breath throughout the practice, allowing it to guide you from movement to movement. Imagine you're pressing the air and oxygen all the way through your body into the fingertips and toes, activating each body part. And walk your hands over to the right side. They are leaving the mat. Place the left hand on top of the right one and sink the head back down in between the arms. With every exhalation, the chest is sinking down further and further to the ground. Bring the hands back to center and walk them over to the left side, placing now the right hand on top of the left one, resting the head down in between the arms. And walk the hands back to center. Bring your hands together and lift them off the ground so only the elbows are now touching the ground. Breathe deeply into the stretch of the upper arms. Begin to also breathe into your upper back, so in the area between your shoulder blades. With every inhalation, expand. The shoulder blades are moving outwards and upwards. Exhale, sink them back down, relax to the ground. And slowly lower the arms back down. On the next inhalation, move yourself up into tabletop position. Keep moving forwards, sink the hips down and open the chest. Exhale, move to the back into child's pose. Inhale to the front, upward facing dog. Exhale to the back. Inhale to the front, engage the legs so the thighs and the knees are off the ground, open the chest. Exhale, move to the back, child's pose. 2 more times. Inhale, move to the front, open the chest, shoulder blades are being drawn together. Exhale to the back. And the last one, roll over the spine to the front, open the chest. Exhale to the back, child's pose. Push yourself to the back of the mat into a kneeling pose with the butt resting on the heels. Place the hands onto your legs and breathe deeply into the belly. If this pose is uncomfortable, find any other seated pose that is comfortable for you. On the next inhalation, move the head up to the sky or the ceiling. Exhale, lower the head down, chin close towards the chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Bring the head back to neutral. Then interlace the hands in front of your chest. On the next inhalation, press the hands to the front with the palms facing away. Then reach them up to the sky or the ceiling. Gaze up. As you exhale, open the arms out and bring them down over the sides. Inhale, interlace the hands, push to the front and up. Look up. Exhale, open the arms down, bring them down over the sides. Inhale, move to the front and up. Exhale, lower down. One more time, really push to the front and up. Exhale, lower down. And then interlace the hands behind your back. With every inhalation, you're opening the chest further and further. And with every exhalation, your hands are sinking down further and further to the ground. If comfortable, begin to relax the head towards the back. And instead of just bending from the lower back, open the chest, bring the shoulder blades together and arch from the upper back to open the chest. This is exactly what we want to do in all back bends, using the whole spine to bend and not just arching from the lower back. Tuck the belly button towards the spine to protect the lower spine. And then release. Place the hands down in front of you, coming into tabletop position. On the next inhalation, drop the belly down, open the chest and look to the front and slightly up. Exhale to round, bring the chin close to the chest and press into the hands. Inhale to open. Exhale to round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Press into the hands. On the next inhalation, take the right leg to the back and the left arm to the front. Stretch out. Exhale, bring elbow and knee together around the spine. Inhale to stretch and extend. Exhale to round. Inhale, open. And then exhale, stay here. Bring a bend into the right leg. Move the left arm towards the back and get hold of the right foot. And then press the weight of the foot into the hands to reach the combination of hands and foot upwards to the sky. Open the front part of your body and the chest. Pressing down through the right hand into the ground. And then release. Come back to tabletop position. On the next inhalation, stretch the left leg to the back and the right arm to the front. Exhale, bring elbow and knee together around the spine. Inhale to extend and stretch. Exhale to round. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, stay here. Bring a bend into the left leg, move the right arm towards the back and get hold of the left foot. And then move that combination of foot and hand up to the sky to open up the chest. Press the weight down through the left hand into the ground, finding the connection and keeping the balance. And then release. Come back to tabletop position. Spread the fingers wide into the mat. Tuck under the toes, lift the knees off, and send the weight upwards and backwards into downward facing dog. Make sure your spine is long and straight and the head is relaxed. Shoulders away from the ears. First, you can keep your legs slightly bent and the heels off the ground. Then begin to walk your dog out by bending one leg at a time. Once your hamstrings, the back of the legs, are more warmed up, begin to straighten both of the legs in stillness and ground down through the heels. Constantly pushing the weight from the hands towards the feet. And find your way back to stillness. Inhale, come up high on the toes. Exhale, bend into the knees, look to the front, and step your feet to the front to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deeply. Inhale, come all the way up, hands swinging up high, look up. Exhale into active mountain pose. We're just taking one moment here to really ground down through your feet. Tuck the pelvis to the back, belly button towards the spine. Move the shoulders up, back and down, and turn the hands so the palms are looking to the front. Inhale, swing the hands up and look up. Exhale, fold forwards from the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, place the hands down, step to the back and lower yourself down, knees, chest and chin, elbows close by the body, butt sticks up. Inhale, snake forwards, open the chest. Exhale, roll over your toes to the back, downward facing dog. We're taking one breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come high on the toes. Exhale, bend into the knees, look to the front, walk or jump your feet to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, swing the hands up. Exhale, active mountain pose. Another round. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place the hands down, step or jump to the back, lower yourself down, either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, one straight line, elbows in. Inhale, move to the front, open the chest. Exhale to the back, downward facing dog, one breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, high on the toes. Exhale, bend into the knees, look to the front, walk or jump to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, swing the hands up. Exhale, mountain pose. Last round. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place the hands down, step or jump to the back, lower yourself down. Inhale, move to the front. Then exhale, lower yourself down, laying onto the ground. Place your fingertips to the corners of the mat in front of you. Then come up high onto your fingertips. So we're creating mini tens here. Inhale, push into the arms to straighten them and open the chest. Exhale, lower yourself back down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Place the hands under your shoulders and press yourself up into downward facing dog. And step the right foot to the front in between the hands and drop down onto the left knee. Inhale to swing the hands and upper body up. Exhale, drop the shoulders down away from the ears and bring a bend into the arms so the hands are sinking down in between the shoulder blades. And then inhale, reach the hands back up. Exhale, twist to the right side by bringing the left hand to the front and the right hand to the back. Inhale, stay here. Exhale, twist deeper, drop the shoulders down. Inhale. On the next exhalation, drop the right hand down towards the ground. Left hand is reaching up. Breathe deeply into the front part of your body that is being opened and stretched. And bring the hands back parallel to the ground. Right hand is reaching up. And then place both of the hands down onto the right knee. Open the chest, bring the shoulder blades together and slightly lean towards the back, entering into the back bend by opening the chest further and gazing upwards. Exit the back bend, and then stretch the left hand towards the back, lift the left toes off the ground and find a connection. Reach the right hand up towards the sky, stretching out the left quadriceps. Release this pose. Place both hands down, tuck under the left toes, and lift the left knee off the ground. Swing the hands and upper body up, and then ground down through the left foot, arriving into warrior two. Stretch the arms out, right hand to the front, left one to the back. With every exhalation, sink deeper into the front knee. Inhale to reach the right hand up, left hand goes down. Exhale, moving it back into warrior two. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Straighten both legs. Imagine someone is pulling the right hand to the front and then allowing you to sink down. Right hand goes on the inside of the right leg. Left hand is reaching up. And imagine your whole body is stuck in between two walls. So it's one straight line. Everything is stacked on top of each other. Engage the core. Press the belly button towards the spine. And breathe deeply through the nose into the belly. And then push yourself all the way back up into warrior two. Windmill the hands down and step it to the back into downward facing dog. One breath. Now step the left foot to the front in between of the hands and drop down onto the right knee. Inhale to swing the hands and upper body up. Exhale, bring the hands together and drop them towards the back in the area between the shoulder blades. Also here, we're tucking the belly button towards the spine. And inhale, swing the hands up. Exhale, open to the left, right hand to the front, left one to the back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale in this pose. Exhale, left hand sinks down, right hand reaches up. Release and bring both hands up. Now place them down onto your left knee. Open the chest, bring the shoulder blades together and slightly lean to the back into a back bend. Move yourself back up into a neutral spine. Take the right hand to the back, lift the right toes off the ground and find a connection. Now lift the left hand off the knee and up to the sky. Breathing deeply into the stretch of the right hip flexors and quadriceps. And then release. Place the hands down, tuck under the right toes, lift the right knee off the ground, swing the hands and upper body up, and then open out to the right side, grounding down through the right foot, arriving into warrior two on the other side. Open up the hips. On the next inhalation, swing the left hand up and drop the right hand down. Exhale back into warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. And straighten both of the legs. Someone is pulling the left hand to the front and allowing you to sink down. Gaze up to those right fingertips. Tuck the belly button to the spine and make sure your whole body is one straight line. Engage the core and press yourself back up. Windmill the hands down, step to the back of the mat into downward facing dog. Inhale, come up high on the toes. Exhale, bend into the knees, look to the front, walk or jump your feet to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deeply. Inhale, come all the way up, swing the hands up. Exhale, mountain pose. Now open your feet about the width of your hips. Interlace the hands behind your back. Inhale, push into your hands, open the chest. As you exhale, lean forwards from the hips, bring a bend into the legs and begin to rest the upper body down onto your thighs. Your arms are sinking down. And lower the hands back to your hips. Release, let go of the interlaced hands. And with your index and middle finger, now get hold of your big toes. Inhale to straighten, lengthen the spine, then exhale, sink deeper down, bending forwards from the hips. With every exhalation, sink deeper. If this pose is not available to you, place either the fingertips on the ground or place your hands onto blocks, your shins, or the thighs. See whichever level is available to you. And let go of the big toe. Place the hands onto the hips and with a tiny bend in the legs, come all the way up into a standing pose. Ground down through the right foot. Begin to bring a small bend into the right leg and wrap the left leg around the right one. So either just place the left foot to the outside or wrap it around, placing the left foot now on the inside of the right leg. Sinking deep down into the right leg. Stretch the arms out to the front and then place the left arm on top of the right one. Begin to bend and wrap the arms so that the insides of the hands are touching. Release the arms, begin to straighten and unwind the legs. Inhale to reach the hands and the left knee up towards the sky. Exhale without touching the ground, bring the left foot towards the back, get hold with both hands off the left foot. And then press into the hands to open up the chest. The foot is sinking towards the back and reaching upwards. You can either stay upright with the upper body or begin to slightly lean forwards and bring the left foot with you higher and higher. And then release. Stretch the left leg towards the back and bring the upper body down parallel to the ground. So the left leg and the upper body are now one straight line parallel to the floor. Engage the core. And then step the left foot down behind you into high lunge. Interlace the hands behind your back and push into them. With every exhalation, sink deeper into the front leg. Just make sure the knee is staying directly on top of the ankle or is slightly behind. Release the interlaced hands and place them down to the floor. Now take the right hand off the ground and up to the sky. Shift the weight into the left hand and begin to roll over to the outside of the left foot, stepping the right leg to the back into side plank. Right hand still up in the sky. Engage the core. Step the right foot now behind you and open the chest. Right hand is sinking down behind. Find your way back to side plank. Roll over into high plank and then drop down onto knees, chest and chin, elbows close by the body, butt sticking up in the air. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Open the chest. On the next inhalation, move to the front. Exhale, roll over the toes to the back, downward facing dog. Inhale, high on the toes. Exhale, bend into the knees, look to the front, step or jump to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, mountain pose. Now shift the weight into the left leg. Place the right leg on top and around, sinking deeper into the standing leg, wrapping the foot around. Stretching the arms out in front of you and placing the right arm on top of the left one. Begin to bend and wrap, arriving into eagle pose. Sinking deeper down with every exhalation. Release the bends. Inhale to stretch the hands and the right knee up to the sky. Without touching the ground, move the right foot towards the back, get hold with both hands, and push the foot into the hands to open the chest. Begin to slightly lean forwards. And then gently and softly release. Bring the upper body and the right leg in one straight line, lowering the upper body down and reaching the right leg up parallel to the ground. Arms are extended out to the front. If this is too hard, bring them out to the side or next to your body, hands to the back. Step the right foot down behind you into high lunge. Bring the upper body up, interlace the hands, push into them to open the chest. Release the interlaced hands. Place them down. And then the left hand reaches up to the sky, twisting to the left side. Grounding down through the right hand, rolling over to the outside of the right foot and stepping the left one to the back into high plank. Engage the core. Step the left foot behind you, leaving the mat, open the chest, and the left arm reaches to the back, helping you to open that front part even further. Find your way back to side plank, roll over into high plank. As you exhale, drop down onto knees, chest and chin, butt up in the air. Inhale to move forward. Exhale to roll to the back, downward facing dog. Drop down onto the knees, bring the butt and upper body up. Tuck under the toes. Place the hands onto your lower back with the fingertips pointed down. Open the chest, bring the elbows together and push the hips towards the front. Also here we're aiming to open our chest rather than sinking into our lower back. So press the belly button towards the spine while you're pushing the hips to the front. You can either stay here or lower one hand down onto the heel and then the other one. If you're comfortable here, drop the head towards the back while you're opening the chest and sending the hips to the front. Exit this pose the way we entered. So place one hand onto your lower back, the other one. Then place the hands down in front of you in tabletop position and gently swing from side to side. Loosen up the spine, relax your head. And then drop down into laying position on your belly. Reach the hands towards the back, interlace them, push into them to lift the chest off the ground, and also lift the legs off the ground, making this a very active pose. Slightly gaze down so you're not straining your neck. And then release. Bring a bend into both legs and get hold of the ankles. If this is not available to you, wrap a strap around the ankles and hold on to the strap. And then lift the chest and the thighs off the ground, balancing on your belly, the hip bones, and the lower part of your chest. Imagine that someone is standing on top of you, pulling your feet and hands upwards. And then release. Place one hand on top of the other in front of you. Rest the forehead on top. Keep the bend in the leg and swing the legs from side to side, loosening up the lower back. Stop the movement, stretch the hands out to the front and roll over to the right side to come into a laying position on your back. The feet are touching the ground and make sure that with your longest finger, you can touch the heels. Press into the hands and the feet to lift your hips off the ground. Exhale slowly, one vertebrae at a time, lower yourself back down. Inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And then stay here. This is option 1, so interlace the hands under your spine. Tuck in one shoulder and the other to open the chest even further. Slightly move the chin in, so you're lengthening the neck. Imagine you're having a block or a book in between your legs that you're pressing together to prevent it from falling down. This is not that our knees are touching, but rather that our legs are staying active, parallel to each other. So either stay in this pose, continue to breathe deeply into your belly, or lower back down onto your back. Taking your hands next to your ears with the fingertips pointed towards your body. And then push yourself up first onto the crown of your head, still touching the floor. And on the next inhalation, lift yourself up into wheel pose. This pose is working exactly what we've been working on throughout this sequence. So we're opening the front part of the body. Open up from the chest rather than the lower back. Keep your legs and the feet parallel to each other. And whenever you're ready, slowly lower yourself back down first onto the crown of the head. And then move the chin in towards your chest and roll yourself down into a laying position. Allow the soles of your feet to touch and drop the knees outwards into laying butterfly pose. Take your hands to the outside of your legs, press them together, and then extend the arms out to the side, dropping the knees over to the right side, looking over to the left side. Digesting the poses we just did. Breathing deeply into your belly, reconnecting with your deep breath. And bring the head and knees back to center and over to the other side. And again, bring everything back to center. Now stretch the legs away with the feet dropping outwards. Rest the arms on the ground with the palms facing upwards. Close your eyes. Begin to relax your whole body. Relax your toes, the feet, your legs all the way up to the hips. Relax your lower back, allow it to sink deeper into the ground. Relax your spine, the shoulder blades, your belly, your open chest, down from the shoulders, through the arms, to every single finger. Relax your neck, chin, lips, and tongue, your cheeks, eyes, and forehead. Bring movement back into your body by moving your toes and your fingers. Bring a bend into the legs and roll over to the right side. Whenever you're ready, press yourself up into a seated position, anything that's comfortable with your eyes closed. Bring the hands together in front of the chest. We're taking one last deep breath together. So inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale, open the mouth and side out. Bring a small smile onto your face and bow the head down to your hands. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you're giving it a thumbs up. And if you have any requests for future videos, let me know down in the comments below. I'm excited to see you in the next video. I wish you an amazing day. Bye!